As with the parts of disturbing films, I'm also starting a list of movies about loneliness or depression. The criteria to get in this list is the film should have at least one character who is lonely or depressed in a minimum sense.
But I'm so lonely.
I'll not grab movies that I didn't appreciate, so these lists will be short and always be going on. You can check the description for the list or watch the video for insights. Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver is a film long and full of hardcore emotions. Still to this day, this film is often considered the magnum opus of movies about loneliness.
I'm standing here. You make the move. You make the move. It's your move. I'll try it, you.
Here the stories of a taxi driver who usually does the night duty and checks out the whole city at night through his defining vision while driving various passengers. The film so amazingly captures the loneliness of the character with barely ever trying so hard.
So what is it? You need an extra job? Are you moonlighting?
Well, I just want to work long hours. What's moonlighting?
Robert De Niro's performance was at the peak and he almost increased the power of this film 2 times more. In short, Taxi Driver is an ideal film about loneliness that besides grabbing people's attention also make it to be an artistic vigil.
What exactly do you want?
Would you like to come have some coffee and pie with me?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. I think you're a lonely person. I drive by this place a lot and I see you here. I see a lot of people around you. And I see all these phones and all this stuff on your desk. That means nothing.
Ordinary People. One of the most insightful films about depression, Ordinary People goes a lot deep inside a teenage boy's brain. This film in the end is all about how past trauma can affect a teenager's mind.
No. Yeah, it is. It's my fault.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. It's nobody's fault. Things happen in this world. People don't always have the answers for them, you know.
The story here is of a depressed boy of a typical family with internal conflicts in them. The boy's father is supportive of his illness, and the mother is shown to be somewhat ignorant and ashamed of his younger son, while both of them already lost their elder one.
Poor Beth. She has no idea what her son is up to. He lies and she believes every word of it.
I didn't lie.
You did. You lied every time you came into this house at 6:30. If it's starting all over again, the lying, the covering up, the disappearing for hours, I will not stand for it. I can't stand it. I really can't.
Well, don't then. Go to Europe.
This film had won the Best Picture Oscar and was one of the most influential films of the decade. I would say that the performances could be a whole lot better, but the storyline ruled here. And there is a story of depression, this one belongs to the peak. My Left Foot. More than just being about physical disability, this film reflects so impeccably how a man different from the world gets rejected and becomes lonely.
Why did you say you loved me?
Because I do love you.
You mean platonic love. I've had nothing but platonic love all my life.
My Left Foot is based on Christy Brown's autobiography, perfectly depicts the possible reasons for being lonely. It's an oddly sad film, and I don't think I've usually seen a movie like this that grabbed me whole on the screen and made me forget about the outside world. It's sad, I know, but it feels up to the loneliness and even make you feel grateful to some extent. Daniel Day-Lewis's performance was perfect. There is no denying that. It was in fact one of the best performances by a male actor I have seen so far. With the performances, the writing too was up to mark, and there is barely any flaw to be found from this. The Double Life of Veronique. I still can't pronounce the film's director's name, but I have to say that he is one of the best visual storytellers out there. And The Double Life of Veronique is a colorful painting on loneliness. It's astoundingly gorgeous that can fill up your heart and make you feel like it's a wholesome film, but in reality it's a film about loneliness. This one is about a woman who has a double self unknowingly living in another city, and for some reason she feels that too, that she might have a different self somewhere. Yes, weird, but that doesn't matter. When you see the film, you forget to care if it's realistic or stupid. It takes you on an aesthetic ride, and when it finishes, you feel like getting on again. Raise the Red Lantern. How about that feeling of being lonely even in the crowd? This film is a portrayal that quantity over quality is a waste of energy.
你越老越疼你，没生气找他那个相好的刚一生气了，我有什么？我什么都没有，我什么都没有。
It's a film set in the old era that portrayed the story of the 4 wives of a rich man and their lifestyle. It's not highly emotional or anything. It's a film shown as accurately as possible. I feel like this more like a dramatic documentary on events. It takes nothing hyperactively but reflects the deep miserableness with so many sincere emotions. I'll not say it's one of those relatable loneliness films you often crave for to watch, but its reflection of loneliness is in a shade of shadow. That's all the greatness of this short story. That was all for this video. Hook onto the channel by subscribing and check out the older videos. Till then, take care and bye.